The Alberta construction economy is beginning to pick up steam. We're very optimistic about work opportunities that are emerging. Not as much this year necessarily, but in the years 2012, 13, 14, tremendous amount of industrial activity that's scheduled, some $200 billion worth of work that's scheduled in the industrial sector over the next 10 years. What does it mean for us? Well, one of the key things we're looking at is the whole issue of manpower shortages, labor shortages. We were back into quite a severe constraint in terms of availability of manpower in 2006, 2007, 2008. We think we're going to be back there again as we get into 2012, 2013 and beyond. Our website, constructionjobstories.com, will be a place where our member companies can place postings and people can be looking for work. It's been very active. We have about 55,000 workers that have registered with us on the website. So that we think will be a good tool in terms of both for people in Alberta looking for work in the construction industry, as well as for people from other provinces that might be looking to the Alberta construction industry as a place for work. Other kinds of things that we'll be doing more of will be, we've had very good success with entry-level programs, our construction boot camp, for getting typically younger people into the industry, giving them some skills and some tools that they would need to have a successful career in the construction industry. We see that being something that we'll be moving forward with, and perhaps looking again at pre-employment training programs for people interested in starting an apprenticeship. Ultimately, we'll be looking towards people moving from the other provinces, and we may be looking for people to be coming to Canada either as permanent immigrants or as temporary foreign workers down the road. And in that, hopefully, we'll have learned some lessons from the last boom. In particular, we hope to have a government public policy framework that will be more supportive of bringing in workers with construction backgrounds. Today, only about 500 or 600 people out of the 250,000 people that immigrate to Canada actually have construction skills as a background. So clearly we need to do a better job as Canadians to attract and to allow people with construction skills to immigrate to this country. Secondly, the whole matter of temporary foreign workers is going to be a challenging area for us. The last time around we got into expedited labor market opinions to facilitate quicker movement of foreign workers into the province, into the country. We'll be needing things like that again in the future. And hopefully we'll have learned some lessons in terms of how to better manage the process of bringing in temporary foreign workers during those peak periods of manpower supply when there's just not sufficient Canadians available for doing work. Apprenticeship issues are a vitally important issue for the construction industry, and we're actually quite pleased with a recent government announcement in January of this year where the government has accepted the recommendations of the Apprenticeship Board and increased the number of apprentices that can work in the industry. So what they did is across the board they have said to the industry that you can engage 2 apprentices for every journeyman worked, or that's working for you. We think that's a very important change and will be vitally important to helping us meet the manpower requirements that are emerging in our industry as the work picture picks up. We think it will have a big impact in terms of helping contractors bring in more young people into the industry. We're all concerned about demographic changes and the retirements that are happening with the baby boomers. This single initiative by the government, we think, will have the greatest impact in terms of lessening manpower shortages in the industry and helping the industry recruit and develop the skilled journeymen that they will require.